President Obama needs a boat. His approval rating underwater, just 45% approving now of the job he's doing as president, 47% disapprove. Now, oddly, his campaign promises are also underwater by precisely the same margin. 45% of his campaign promises he's kept, and 47% he's broken or compromised. For opponents of the president's agenda, that's a great thing, but it's disastrous when we're talking about all of his broken promises on health care, Obamacare. It's as if Democrats and Republicans are saying it is a train wreck, and that is what they are saying. Mr. Obama promised to cut health care premiums by as much as $2,500 a year for a typical family. But recent studies show that rather than declining, family premiums have risen by $3,000. $3,000, a $5,500 swing. In fact, Forbes magazine today reports Obamacare will actually increase health care costs by roughly $7,500 over the next 8 years for a typical family of four. And that's just one of the reasons that, according to the Real Clear Politics polling average, a majority of 52% of Americans are opposed to Obamacare, compared to 39% who support it. Even after spending $1.8 trillion over the next 10 years, $1.8 trillion, 30 million people will still be uninsured under Obamacare. That means Obamacare will only improve coverage for 40% of the current uninsured. Think about that. $1.8 trillion to create 40% effect. The Obamacare exchange rollout next week is also being described as a soft launch. Don't you love that? Because there's so many bugs and glitches with the software. So many major healthcare companies are pulling out of those exchanges. And experts are predicting a huge shortage of doctors as well because of Obamacare. More than 90,000 fewer doctors than we need by the end of the decade. Think of that, 90,000. And we'll be short another 40,000 by 2025. In 2025, we'll be short 130,000 doctors. The fact is, the Democratic Party should be supporting Speaker Boehner and Senator Cruz, by the way, in their efforts to defund Obamacare, because it's clear Obamacare is the train wreck that it's been advertised to be. They should be helping to defund the Obamacare legislation because it's defunding the federal budget and the taxpayer. So when Harry Reid says he won't bow to Tea Party anarchists, remember the Democrats are the ones who turned our health care system upside down. The Democrats and this president know all of that, yet they persist. Who is really destroying jobs? Who is disrupting 1/6 of the American economy? Who is throwing our national health care system into utter upheaval? Who are the real anarchists? A question to think about.